Now to this month's GMA Book Club pick. It's Junie by Erin Crosby-Eckstine. It's a thought-provoking selection for Black History Month. And we've got Erin here with us. So excited to have you, Erin. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thanks for being here. This book in Junie's story is not only a reflection of Black history, but it's family history for you. Tell me about that.
It is. I was so lucky to grow up with a grandmother who was a big storyteller, and she really kept all of our family lore alive. One of those stories was the story of my ancestor. Her name was Jane Cotton, and she escaped a plantation in Lowndes County, Alabama, just before the Civil War. And my grandmother told me the story many times, but one day it just happened to stick with me in a new way. And I decided to think a lot about what my ancestor's life might have been like before that escape, and what may have pushed her to get to the point that she did such a harrowing journey. And that's really where I ended up with Junie, which is this coming-of-age story about a teenage girl who awakens her sister's ghost, actually, and ends up on this journey towards liberation.
Oh my gosh. First off, it sounds fascinating, and I'm sold. But we also partner with a Little Free Library to get copies of our book club picks to readers all across the country. And some of our youngest stewards have a question for you, so let's take a listen here.
Hi, I'm Ethan.
And I'm Jackson.
And we want to know, what do you hope readers take away from Junie's journey?
What do you hope readers take away from Junie's journey?
Such a good question. I really hope that readers take away the power of empathy from this book. In writing this book, I really wanted to write a character that was well-rounded. Junie is a character who has flaws. She has ambitions. She has passions. She's a reader. She is experiencing friendship. She's experiencing first love. And I wanted that whole complexity there because I wanted us to remember as readers and as people that people under harrowing conditions are still these incredibly complex people. And how important it is for all of us to extend that empathy to everyone. Junie is a character I believe that many readers can connect with on some level. And that's why it was so important to me to ensure she was this well-rounded character.
That's such a powerful takeaway that you're aiming for. And you were also aiming to really get the voice of a teenager. You say it's a coming-of-age story. How important was it for you to really tap into that perspective?
It was very important. So I was a high school teacher for 6 years.
Okay. So you've got a lot.
Yes,
a lot
I
of
have experience. Yes. So I wanted Junie to reflect the teenage brain. I wanted her to be a character who was a bit impulsive, who made some bad decisions here and there, who was figuring out her world around her, who was coming into this sort of almost like a loss of innocence moment, but also really coming into learning about herself. So this book really focuses on this teenage Junie who is coming into adulthood. She's figuring out what friendship really means, what love really means, what family really means.
You figured out the way to tap into that perspective. Erin, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Junie is available right now.